Let us look at how you can add a admin user and a non-admin user to the Tatpar app. So when you log in, you can see on the dashboard that there is a group called users here. And if you click on the users, it will show you the list of all the users that have been added to the app. There are three kind of users. The first is the healthcare worker, which is a regular user. The second one is the admin or the staff user. The staff user is someone who is able to see certain things, but the non-staff users are not able to. And third is the super user or an admin user. Now I will let you know how you can add a new user, how you can edit a existing user, and how you can delete a current user. So if you click on add user, it asks you for please remember that for all users, the login ID will remain as their phone number. You can prescribe a password for this for a new user that you are creating. You can share this and then they can change this once they have logged in. Let's say I choose a simple password. You can leave the points which are in the which are not bold. Only the ones which are bold have to be filled compulsorily. Other everything else is a voluntary fill up. Now you see this is basically a super user status. So whenever you are creating a user, only assign a super user status if you believe they are the super admins. A super user can change things which appear in the front end of the app. For example, you right now are seeing two districts. If you want to add one more district, a super user is able to add that. So please ensure you if you are checking this, the person will get the super user access. So please assign it with caution. Imagine we are creating a super user and then you can add a staff permission, date join, and this is going to be a completely filled in. And let's say this is a new user that you are adding. You can fill in them. And then you click on save, a new user is added. Now this user can log in using the password that we just created. Now how do you edit a user? For example, let's say Sujit Singh uh, was the part of organization, but they are no longer the part of organization. So what you do is basically you keep the phone number same, which is the organization phone number, and you can change the name of the person here and then just click save. That will basically save the person. If you want to delete a user, you can click on delete here and delete the user. If you want to delete multiple user at a time, basically you can select the number of users that you want to select and then basically you can delete the selected user. I would strongly advise you to not delete the users just like this, because all the data that is associated with them, basically that also goes away. It is always advisable to not to basically use this status called active. Active means if the user is if we remove this active button, this means that the user data will remain, but the user will no longer be active. So always use this feature to kind of activate or deactivate the users rather than deleting the users. Now let me go back, and you can on the right hand side you can see there are certain filters in terms of who are the active accounts. You can also filter them by, let's say, by staff status, or which are non-active. For example, 0 users are non-active. So these filters can also be used. You can select all of them, and you can also export to the CSV select users or all the users as if there is a need for doing so. That's all. Thank you.